Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel. And today I'll be sharing my experience flying from Chongqing to Singapore while transiting in Xiamen. So we actually flew Xiamen Airlines, and this is the snack box that came along with our 2 hours and 15 minutes flight to Xiamen. We were even served drinks and all. I don't think there was any alcoholic drink, but there was quite a lot of options. And we eventually arrived in Xiamen. I was honestly not expecting much about the flight. I wasn't that excited, mainly because the flight was cancelled so many times and or rescheduled. But we eventually did board our flight, and we did have like an overnight transit in Xiamen, and that made us eligible for like the free transit hotel. And this is eligible to anyone flying Xiamen Airlines and transiting between 6 to 24 hours. Otherwise, you would be eligible for like the free transit lounge visit, but you do have to get past security again. So this is the counter right past baggage collection where you would register for like the free accommodation. I'm sorry, it's a little bit hard to read, so you may have to pause the videos at some point to read these details. Otherwise, I would take you through them as well. So it also comes with like free transport to the hotel as well as breakfast. So what you do is get out of like door number 9, the airport, and you would go to this airport transfer counter and wait for the bus. It typically takes around 20 to 30 minutes. I think we waited about 20 minutes because there was a jam. And then the bus would take you right to the doorstep of the hotel, so you have nothing to worry about. But it's only a one-way transportation, so you do have to find your own transport back into the airport. So based on the guy, he would try to sell you like this airport bus, but alternatively, you could just take like a TT, which is like their cab in China. Like you can order them through the app, and that's exactly what we did, and it was cheaper than taking the bus. So the ride is actually about 30 minutes to the hotels. This is the hotel. So it's by Xiamen Airlines itself. So with the registration slip that you were issued at the hotel, you can register at the counter and they will give you a room. So here's a room tour. Sorry, this is a little bit haphazard, but I will give you a very detailed tour of the toilet, I promise. Yes, so generally first impression, it's really, really clean, very spacious, better than what I expected for a free hotel. It came with all the amenities that I would expect in a hotel, including a fridge and automatic
Bro,
curtains, which is so
what
cool.
era? Damn
So
it.
let's take a moment.
It's a free room. Okay, and that's a balcony, okay? Cool shit.
Okay.
A room tour that nobody asked for. Actually, just the toilet tour. But the hair dryer is so cool. It comes with like two different heads, so you can choose. And then, okay, we had four bottles of water, okay, but we took two, so there's only two. And like there were like vanity kits, toothbrush, like towels, the essentials. But it's so cool. This thing, like it's electronic. It's so high tech. And then like I don't know what to click. Okay, watch me struggle. But it's all in Chinese. But if you click this, the toilet bowl opens. Bruh, what era? I mean, I get the Japanese seats where it's like by the side, but a remote control, and I can like have the bidet function, and then like the temperature of the water, temperature of the seat, and then like the flush, and whether I want it to be like silent mode when it flushes. Like seriously, bruh, things that I never knew I needed. And anyway, the most important part, this is in reverse. Okay, by convention, like when it's on the left, it's hot water, but no, it's on the right. So I literally phoned reception just to get him to help me with this. So dumb. Okay, but anyway, the toilet cap has to be open. Man, did the reception came up to help me pry it open because I couldn't get water to go down. And same thing, I called him because there was no hot water and it's like ice cold. But yeah, turns out it was in reverse. So yeah, it also comes with like shampoo and shower gel, so kind of cool. 10 out of 10. I love Xiamen Airlines.
So when we were on the bus getting to the hotel, we did see a very fancy or like hiked up street. So we did get a TT from our hotel to this place, and I highly recommend you check out this bar for their craft beer. They have this peach oolong craft beer that's to die for. I wish I could have brought it back, but our luggages were already checked in when we were at Chongqing. So there was no way I could carry them on board. So yeah. Anyway, like the next day, we did miss the hotel breakfast since they served it at 7 a.m., but we had a really early flight, so we just went straight to the airport. There was this like no baggage check-in counter, so that made things faster since our luggages were already checked in. Then we had some time to check out the lounge. This was accessed using priority pass. So yeah, just a glimpse of all the snacks and drinks that were available in the lounge. I would say the selection was quite little, and I'm not sure whether it's a breakfast thing, as I did see a live cooking station that wasn't operating yet. So yeah, just to take note of. Yeah, but they do have very nice tea bars and tea sections that you can check out. Like they are very particular about the temperature of like the water, and they even have like ice drip coffee and tea, which is quite cool. Yeah, and they serve alcohol, but it was 7 a.m. Although I did get a drink. Yeah, so this is like the selection that was available. Quite a lot, I must say. Yeah, so the salad bar and all the hot food section. I would say if you're there, you can definitely try the mushroom buns if they're still available. They were really good. And the tangerines that were served was super sweet as well. So yeah, but mainly we were just chilling before our flight since we had a early flight to catch. Yeah, so here's the boarding. It was quite fast free. And I think it was a relatively full flight. Yeah, like all the seats were pretty much occupied. We were sitting in economy. They go with like a 333 seat configuration, and I would say like it's rather spacious. Look at the amount of leg room that I have. And I was sitting in the middle seat, and it didn't feel that cramped at all. And there was also an in-flight entertainment system. We were issued earpiece like already on our seats. And this is like the selection of movies that were available. Um, I know you can't see it really well, but I would say that there's like quite a lot of selection. Like there were Marvel movies, Disney, and like yeah, quite a lot of films. And they even like have a kids friendly section, which is quite cute. They also have quite a lot of music and games that were available. So yeah, here's just a glimpse of. But anyway, do let me know in the comment section what else you would like to see on the flight so that like I can do it better for the next round. So to make it more informative for everyone. Also, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. So yeah, this is a glimpse of how it looks like in economy. And honestly, I would say that like my whole experience flying with Xiamen Airline on the first leg really surprised me, and I really enjoyed it so much. Especially the food, it was really good. Yeah, so I had pretty high expectations for this second leg of the flight, and I would say they really did not disappoint. So we took off like on time, I would say, although boarding was a little bit delayed. But that was fine since we were chilling in the lounge, so it didn't matter that much. And they started giving out hot towels shortly after and also served snacks. We were given assorted nuts as well as water, which was really surprising. I didn't expect this at all. And okay, like their windows were so cool. They came with like this dimming function, so no one ever has to survive the glare or like pull out windshields, which was like really nice. And we were also served like lunch or like breakfast shortly after, and it came with this like full snack box, and
Cute.
it has a yogurt drink, fruits, freeze dried yogurt snack. Uh, which I honestly didn't know what it was reading that label. Pineapple tarts, this preserved vegetable of sorts. They call it Caixin, I think. Yeah. And also like all our utensils were in it. It was like a fully packed box as you can see, like together with like the hot meal that was served. Like it took up my entire table. So we were given two options. There was chicken with rice as well as fried rice. So the fried rice was so yummy, and I highly recommend you to try it if you have it on your flight. And drinks were also being given out like multiple times on this flight, so that was so nice, and you never have to pitch them for it. And overall, I really enjoyed my experience and highly recommend you try out this airline on your next trip to China. Take that stopover. Okay, see you then.